Stop the jibber jabber. Don't be babbling like a fool. Say what you got to say. That's all. Then shut your dang pie hole.
To be or not to vote? Is it vote or be or vote? Hey, U.S. Senator Chris Van Hollins says Trump is guilty of war crimes, I think, for blowing boats up, right? Blowing up drug dealers. War crimes. Where has this guy been? We need a champion like this guy, right, to defend the poor drug lords of the world trying to kill thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of Americans, and destroy hundreds of thousands, if not millions of lives with drug addictions, medical problems, I don't know, just absolutely destroyed corporations, businesses, families. Yeah, it's probably better to go that way, isn't it, than to kill 3 or 4 drug dealers in a boat, rushing hundreds of pounds of drugs across the water. Yeah, war crimes. I'm glad the senator is on board with that. He actually sees what a war crime is. That is just beautiful. War crimes. Maybe he can help us out with all the communist war crimes and condemn communism everywhere. Not just communism in the past, like the Soviets who killed anywhere from 40 to 50 million of their own people. And how about the communist Chairman Mao of China, who killed, I don't know, was it 40, 50, 60 million of his own people? Yeah, I mean, the senator is brilliant. He could really help us out and teach the world what war criminals are. Kind of like Volodymyr Zelensky of Ukraine. He's a war criminal. That's right. His Azov battalion was killing ethnic Russians, ethnically cleansing them. And then when Russia steps in and puts an end to that nonsense, Zelensky throws his own people, not just the ethnic Russians, but all the ethnic Ukrainians. He wanted them. He sent them into the Russian war machine to kill them. I think that's a war crime. And then, not to mention Zelensky, when he ordered missiles to be shot into Poland to blame Russia. And then how about when they launched attacks, numerous attacks on a nuclear power plant, trying to cause a nuclear disaster? How about that? I mean, good golly, we could save the world with a senator that can understand what a war crime is and actually look at a war criminal and point them out to us. I mean, don't you find the value in that? Just amazing. I woke up with this giant headache. I don't know why. Yeah, well, didn't sleep real good. Was up all night thinking about stuff. That could be responsible for the headache. I think that's where the responsibility for the headache lies, not in all those scotches that were purchased for me last night. But there's another, war crimes, right? How many people has Trump killed? Let's see. Let's just go with an average of 4 per boat. Let's see, 4 in a boat. Let's just say he took out 25 boats. I don't think it's that much, but let's just say for sake of argument, that's 100 drug dealers running drugs in boats across the water to come and send 100 boatloads. No, I'm sorry, 25 boatloads of drugs into America, and he killed 100 men. Trump did. Well, wait. Shouldn't the senator be able to quote to us how many war crimes Obama committed? He bombed weddings, he bombed birthday parties, he bombed children. Hell, he even fucking drone bombed Americans. That's what I remember being reported. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the question was, can the president kill Americans, American citizens, if they're abroad, in other countries? And we were told, yeah, he's got all that power, man. He can do all that shit because, well, if they're American and they're in those areas, they shouldn't be in those areas. So an American can be killed by the president, according to Barack supporters. But I guess, because, he was probably having cake purchased by a drug lord or terrorist or something. It's amazing. 100 poor drug dealers are killed, and this senator's he wants Trump to be held responsible. Someone's going to be held responsible after 100 people have been killed. By golly, we can't have that. Well, war crime, huh? Have you heard of this place called Gaza, where somewhere around, I don't know, anywhere from 500,000 to 1 million people have been killed? Not just terrorists, but, women. And yeah, I know that they're probably annoying Palestinian women and children. Of course, they're annoying because they're kids and Palestinian. So they killed them all. I mean, they've displaced millions that had to flee the country, and they're showing up in other countries now. That's not good for those countries because they got to pay for them. But aren't those war crimes in Gaza, Senator? Why don't you look into that for us? Get back to us. Let us know what you think and what you're going to do. Really appreciate that. Because I'm relying on those brilliant minds in Washington, D.C. to help keep us on the straight and narrow, understand, what decency is. And it's my pleasure to point out all the death and murder by Democrats and their stooges and other tyrants. If I can, even back in history, yep, all the murder that's gone on, but we need to worry about drug dealers. Yep, just like we need to keep drug dealers from other countries in our nation. Because, Democrats are full of hope and joy and goodness, have big hearts, and they'll open your wallet and make you pay for it. Well, I tell you, folks, it's just going to get crazier. Yeah, oh yeah. And all levity aside, it's going to get wild. Get prepared. Food, water, the rest. Oh yeah, self-defense. Get your stuff together because things could get really nasty. Chance favors the prepared mind is yours. Semper Fi. See you tonight.